In the vast, frozen wilderness of the southern hemisphere, where the wind howls and the ice stretches to the horizon, lives a creature that has defied the extremes. It is a bird, yet it does not fly through the air. Instead, it soars through the frigid depths of the ocean. This, of course, is the penguin, a remarkable animal that has not only survived but thrived in one of the planet's most inhospitable environments. Dressed in their formal black and white attire, they seem almost out of place, yet they are a testament to the power of evolution. Their very existence is a marvel of adaptation. From feathers that defy the frost to a gait that conserves precious energy, every aspect of their biology has been sculpted by the relentless pressures of their world. They are social, intelligent, and possess a resilience that is truly awe-inspiring. To understand the penguin is to understand how life can find a way, ingeniously and beautifully, against all odds. Their story is one of endurance, cooperation, and extraordinary biological engineering, played out on the world's coldest stage. Today we journey to their icy kingdom to uncover the secrets behind their survival. We will explore the hidden mechanisms that allow them to conquer the cold and the complex social lives they lead. So, prepare to be astonished. Let's dive into the most fascinating facts about these charming, resilient creatures. The secret to a penguin's survival in sub-zero temperatures begins with its remarkable plumage. At first glance, their feathers appear simple, but a closer look reveals a masterpiece of natural engineering. Each feather is not a single, smooth surface, but a complex structure covered in microscopic barbules and hooks. These tiny filaments interlock to create a dense, windproof barrier, trapping a layer of air right next to the skin. This trapped air acts as a superb insulator, much like a diver's dry suit, protecting the penguin from the biting cold. But this feathered coat has another, even more astonishing property. Penguins secrete a special oil from a gland near the base of their tail, which they meticulously preen onto every feather. This oil makes their plumage exceptionally hydrophobic, or water repellent. When a penguin emerges from the ocean, water simply beads up and rolls off, ensuring their insulating layer of downy feathers underneath remains perfectly dry. Without this, the frigid water would soak them to the skin, leading to fatal hypothermia in minutes. This waterproofing is so effective that it even prevents ice from forming on their bodies. In an environment where frost can crystallize on any surface, a penguin's feathers remain clear. The microscopic grooves on the feathers, combined with the oily coating, create a surface where water droplets have such a high contact angle that they cannot easily freeze. It is a perfect, self-maintaining, all-weather suit, allowing these birds to transition seamlessly from the freezing sea to the frozen land. The penguin's waddle is one of its most defining and, to our eyes, endearing characteristics. It can seem clumsy, almost comical, as they rock from side to side on their short legs. But this seemingly awkward gait is, in fact, a highly sophisticated and energy-efficient method of locomotion. On land, where there is no water to support them, penguins must conserve every calorie, especially during long treks from their colonies to the sea in search of food. The waddle is the key to this conservation. Each side-to-side sway is a carefully controlled fall. As the penguin leans to one side, it harnesses the power of gravity, converting potential energy into kinetic energy to propel itself forward. Then, as it catches itself with its other foot, it stores some of that energy, like a pendulum swinging, to initiate the next step. This rocking motion allows them to recover up to 80% of the energy expended with each stride, a figure that rivals the efficiency of any animal's walk on Earth. It is a slow but remarkably steady and sustainable way to travel. This energy-saving strategy is vital. An emperor penguin, for instance, may have to travel over 70 miles across the ice to reach open water. Without the efficiency of the waddle, such a journey would be impossible. They are not built for speed on land, but for endurance. They also employ other tactics, like tobogganing, sliding on their bellies, which uses even less energy for short bursts of speed on smooth snow or ice. It is a multifaceted approach to a singular challenge, moving across a frozen desert with minimal cost. Perhaps the most counterintuitive behavior in the animal kingdom is that of the emperor penguin. While other creatures flee the Antarctic winter, the emperors march inland to breed in the harshest season of all. They do this for one crucial reason: timing. By laying their single egg in the dead of winter, they ensure that their chick will hatch and fledge in the spring, just as the Antarctic Ocean bursts back to life with an abundance of fish and krill. It is a high-risk, high-reward strategy, demanding unimaginable endurance. Once the female lays her precious egg, her energy reserves are depleted. She carefully transfers it to the feet of her mate, a perilous exchange where a moment's mistake would mean the egg freezing instantly on the ice. Her duty temporarily done, she begins the long, arduous journey back to the sea to feed and regain her strength. The male is left behind with the sole responsibility of incubating the egg for over 2 months through the polar night in temperatures that can plummet below -60 degrees Celsius. He does not eat, he does not rest. He simply stands, balancing the egg on his feet, tucked under a warm fold of skin called a brood pouch. To survive the relentless winds and cold, the males huddle together in a massive, ever-shifting scrum, taking turns in the warmer center before moving to the exposed edge. It is a monumental act of paternal devotion and collective cooperation, a silent, stoic vigil in the darkest, coldest place on Earth, all for the sake of the next generation. One of the great puzzles of penguin biology is how they can stand for months on end upon solid ice without their feet freezing. The solution is not that their feet are warm. In fact, they are kept just above freezing point. The secret lies within a remarkable piece of natural plumbing in their legs and feet, a circulatory adaptation known as countercurrent heat exchange. This system is a biological marvel, allowing them to conserve precious body heat while preventing frostbite in their extremities. The arteries carrying warm blood from the penguin's core down to its feet are interwoven with the veins carrying cold blood back up. As the warm arterial blood flows downwards, it passes right alongside the cold venous blood. Heat naturally transfers from the warm arteries to the cool veins, warming the blood returning to the body before it can chill the penguin's core. This process efficiently recycles heat that would otherwise be lost to the ice. As a result, the blood reaching the penguin's feet is already significantly cooled, only a few degrees above freezing. This minimizes the temperature difference between their feet and the ice, dramatically reducing heat loss. Specialized muscles can also precisely control the blood flow, further regulating the temperature. It is an incredibly efficient system of thermal management, ensuring the penguin's core stays warm and its feet stay functional, but not so warm that they waste energy or melt the ice they stand on. In the seeming uniformity of a bustling penguin colony, where thousands of birds look almost identical, there is a rich and complex social world built on individual recognition. Each penguin has a unique voice. Their calls, a cacophony of squawks and brays to our ears, are as distinct as human fingerprints. This vocal signature is vital. When a parent returns from a foraging trip that may have lasted weeks, it can find its partner and chick amongst thousands of others simply by listening for their specific calls. Their social bonds are deep and often lasting. Many penguin species, such as the gentoo and macaroni, form lifelong partnerships, returning to the same nest site and the same mate year after year. This loyalty is reinforced through intricate courtship rituals, from mutual preening to bowing and pebble giving. These relationships are the bedrock of their breeding success. And remarkably, these strong bonds are not limited to male-female pairs. Same-sex partnerships have been observed in many species, engaging in the same courtship and nesting behaviors. Perhaps most movingly, penguins display what can only be described as a form of empathy. If a chick loses its parents, it is not uncommon for other adults in the colony, who may have lost their own chick, to attempt to adopt the orphan. While not always successful, this drive to care for the young speaks to a powerful parental instinct that extends beyond their own offspring. It reveals a depth of social and emotional connection that we are only just beginning to fully appreciate in these extraordinary birds. So we see that the penguin is far more than just a charming bird in a tuxedo. It is a living symbol of resilience, a master of adaptation, and a true evolutionary marvel. From their frost-proof feathers and energy-saving waddle to their incredible feats of parenting in the polar night, every facet of their being is a lesson in survival against the odds. They have conquered a world of ice and darkness, not through brute force, but through ingenious biological solutions and profound social cooperation. The elegant efficiency of their design continues to inspire us. Scientists study their feathers to develop ice-resistant coatings for aircraft, and engineers look to their huddling behavior to design more efficient data transfer algorithms. But perhaps their greatest lesson is one of empathy. Witnessing their devotion to their partners and chicks in such a brutal environment reminds us of the powerful bonds that connect all living things. They show us that community and care are fundamental forces of nature. They are a testament to life's tenacity, a reminder that even in the most extreme corners of our planet, life finds a way to flourish with grace and fortitude. Penguins may waddle, but they walk tall in the world of evolutionary success, true survivors who have earned their place as one of nature's most iconic and beloved creatures.